Hello everyone, I am Ummehani from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. I belong to Department of CSE Artificial Intelligence. I am currently pursuing semester 5. The subject to discuss here is information retrieval. The topic to discuss here is generalized vector space model. First of all, let me give an introduction of generalized vector space model. The generalized vector space model is an advanced framework in information retrieval. It extends traditional vector space models by incorporating various types of terms and document representations. Generalized vector space model aims to improve retrieval effectiveness by addressing limitations of classic models. Like how the limitations of classic models, I can tell you that is every model can be in several terms, like term 1, term 2, term 3, as it is given in the picture over here. Every term will contain a document plus a query so that it addresses the limitations and effectiveness of the retrieval system. Okay. Historical context of generalized vector space model. The origins of vector space models date back to the 1960s, primarily in the context of information retrieval. Generalized vector space model emerged as a response to the shortcomings of previous models in handling semantic information. The development of generalized vector space model has been influenced by advancements in natural language processing and machine learning. Core concepts of generalized vector space model. Generalized vector space model represents documents and queries as vectors in a high-dimensional space. This model leverages various weighting schemes to reflect the importance of terms in documents. The underlying mathematical principles involve linear algebra and similarity measures, such as cosine similarity. As you can look into the picture over there, it is represented in an alphabetical manner. Term weighting schemes. Generalized vector space model utilizes multiple terms weighting approaches including TF and IDF and also probabilistic models. These weighting schemes help in assessing the relevance of terms within document vectors. Proper weighting is crucial for enhancing the accuracy of document retrieval. As you can look into the picture over here, wherein on a website there are two windows which are running. Okay, so we have to reach the target word. Yes, so for reaching the target word, what are the inputs, what are the measures you're going to put in using the formula mentioned above represents the thing in the picture actually, and what is the outcome of it, what is the output you're going to get. You can actually you can yourself guess the point, guess the thing, okay, what is going to be the output or outcome of the particular code we are representing in the target word. It's like that. Documentation and document representation. Let me tell you first of all what are the documents. Documents are the files which are saved in the vector space models. In generalized vector space models, especially, documents are represented as vectors that capture their semantic content. Various features can be included in document vectors such as synthetic, semantic, and contextual information. The goal is to create a comprehensive representation that facilitates better matching with queries. You can look here, semantic web with a choice of components. Like semantic web, how are you going to start first of all? There will be a user experience, duplicate content, data context, ontologies, keywords, SEO, Google Hummingbird, Google Knowledge Graph, synonyms, content hubs or topical hubs. This is a process wherein you undergo the document representation in a vector space model. Query representation. Queries in generalized vector space models are also transformed into vector representations for effective matching. This transformation often involves considering using intent and contextual factors. The alignment of query and document vectors is key to successful information retrieval. You can look into the picture over there, how the query is edited, yes, and how the data is presented in the form of output, wherein the explanation and the messages, the notifications, the dates, the serial numbers are equally mentioned. Yes, so this is how you represent queries in generalized vector space model. Similarity measures. Generalized vector space model employs various similarity measures to evaluate the closeness between document and query vectors. Cosine similarity, Euclidean distance, and other metrics are commonly used. The choice of similarity measure can significantly impact retrieval outcomes. As you can look into the picture here, like how the cosine similarity is represented, how Euclidean distance is represented, how Manhattan distance is represented. This is what the similarity distance measure is to be shown. Okay. So let me put in some advantages of generalized vector space model. Generalized vector space models offers improved flexibility in capturing complex relationships between terms. The model enhances retrieval performance by accommodating various types of information. Its adaptability makes it suitable for diverse applications including text mining and semantic search. First of all, what can be more advantages of generalized vector space model? That is business representation, the title of your slide, how you're going to represent it or you're going to present it. Yes, actual information to be presented, what are the strategies you're going to put into a model, presentation pages, or when you're going to or moving to a next slide, what is the variation you're going to put in over there. Yes, then the title of your next slide, creative ideas, like what are the criterias wherein you can put in confidence or build in confidence in explaining actually what are the advantages of generalized vector space model and how the technology is useful in the stuff, like how you can explain whether you have a flexibility, yes, whether the relationships are complex between the terms, how it is actually represented, what is the actual information. This is how you can state that what are the advantages of generalized vector space model. Let me put here challenges and limitations. Despite its advantages, generalized vector space model faces challenges such as computational complexity and scalability. The model's effectiveness can be affected by sparsity in high dimensional spaces. Continuous research is needed to optimize generalized vector space model for large scale data sets and real time applications. Let me tell you a few more limitations and challenges in generalized vector space model. Like, what are the limitations is, if you got to edit a slide for more than 100%, but there is no option, yes, you can't do it actually, because every slide is only 100% editable. You can't go above 100. Below 100 and 100 is possible. It's like that. So what you have to do here is you have to adapt it to your needs and capture your audience attention. Okay. So if you got to edit the slide actually, but when it comes to a point wherein only till this extent you can edit a slide, to 100% you just can edit a slide, beyond that you cannot edit. It is how it works. Yes. So what are the challenges? Let me put here. The slide is 100% editable. What do this mean actually? That this means that you can adapt it as per your needs and capture the audience attentions. These are the challenges and limitations as well in the generalized vector space model. What are the future directions? Future developments in generalized vector space model may involve integrating deep learning techniques for richer representations. There is potential for enhancing user personalization based on interaction data. Ongoing research will likely focus on refining similarity measures and term weighting schemes. So this is what it was about today's session. So by concluding, let me tell you, generalized vector space model is something wherein you can easily know about the things where you can make use of it, which because as it is an advanced framework in information retrieval, it extends some traditional vector space models by incorporating various types, various terms, and the representations of the documents. And it the main aim of this retrieval system is addressing limitations of classic models in the form of documents and queries. This is what it is actually. So by end of the session, by ending, thank you. I hope you liked my YouTube channel. I kindly request all of you to like, share and subscribe my video. Thank you.